Ladies, you are welcome for the last day of our program. Today being Thursday, the 5th January 2023. This is our last lesson for this vacation, in which all students are resuming by Sunday, boarding students, and the day students are resuming on Monday. So, I hope what you learn from this Katsina State Senior Secondary School Online Connect will help you in your studies, because all the lessons we conducted throughout this lessons this period is based on the school curriculum, which you will attend when you resume back to school. We hope you will face your lessons, face your studies, so that you excel among your colleagues. And we assure you that exponential computers is at your meets. We are there to provide solutions to your problems, especially in terms of academic performance, in terms of career guidance. We will have a program which we name Career Guidance. This program will focus on senior secondary school students. We give you guide based on which courses you are supposed to concentrate on, and if you are writing JAM, which subjects is it in conformity with what you want to achieve in your career. Do you want to become a doctor? Then from your JAM, which subjects are you supposed to register for JAM? Do you want to become an engineer? Then which subjects do you have to register in your JAM? So I call on you to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can be able to view this program as we flag it off. So how do you subscribe to the channel? Just go to the YouTube. Once you go to the YouTube, on your icon of your phone, click on the YouTube, go to the search menu, type exponential computers. Don't forget to include the last S in computers. If you write exponential computers, you just make a search, exponential computers will arrive. You just subscribe so that whenever we make a post regarding to career guidance, you can be able to monitor, you can be able to view us. This program, Career Guidance, will be interviewing the prominent people who excel in life, the prominent doctors, engineers, lawyers. How do they excel? What and what have they undergo? And if they want to advise you as younger generations, how will they advise you? What motive will they give to you? So that is all this career guidance is all about. Thank you very much. On our today's lesson, we are going to focus on letter writing, particularly informal letter. We have made mention based on the lessons we conducted. We said we have three types of letter writing. The letter we write, it should either be formal letter, informal letter, or semi-formal letter, which we said formal letter is also known as official letter. It is a letter between an employer and employee, or between an organization, between two organizations, or by a citizen to his government, or to a business firm. So all these are what is referring to as formal letter. Well, semi-formal letter, who says is written to the people you respected. The people you respected. It is not formal letter, it is semi-formal letter. Today we are going to look at informal letter. Informal letter. Then, what is informal letter? Just think of it. We have given you a clue in what is formal and semi-formal. Then think of what is formal letter. All right, let's go and see. First of all, we look at the content. The content we are going to cover today, we are going to see the meaning of an informal letter. We look at the format of informal letter. Meaning of informal letter. Informal letter are written to close acquaintances of the writer, their friends, family, relatives, etc. It is a letter that is written in a casual manner. You can write to cousins, relatives, friends, or family. So we can see that informal letter is a letter that you could write to your friend, your relative. That is what is called informal letter. Then what are the format of informal letter? An informal letter must contain the address of the writer, that is the person who writes the letter, then the date, the salutation, body of the letter, then the closing or conclusion. These are the 5 format which every informal letter should possess. The writer's address. How is the writer's address? How does it look like? We are going to look at it this way. The first thing to write in the writer's address is the writer's address. If you take paper and biro, what you will write first, with the intention of writing letter, what you will write first is the address, your own address, whether the one in your school. If you are from Katsina, you write government science Katsina. You write what? The local government. You write the state, then you write the date. Are we cleared? Okay. We usually write the address on the rightmost hand side of the page. That is the extreme edge of your right hand corner. You write the address. If you are writing with your paper and biro, you write it at the extreme corner of the right hand side at the top. You write your address. If it is computer, you are using Microsoft Word, you write it at the extreme right hand corner at the top. You write the address. The address should be accurate and complete. As I made mention earlier, if you are in government science secondary school Katsina, you write government science secondary school Katsina. If you have PMB, you say PMB 10001 Katsina Bombay local government, whatever your local government is, where the school is resided. Then the state, you say maybe Kano or Katsina state. Then you write the date. Even when the writer, even when writing to close friends or relatives, the address must be written so that they can reply back to the letter with ease. So whoever you are writing the letter to, you must write an address. Either if it is your friend or your relatives or whoever he is, you write your address first, so that if the recipient want to reply to you, he can reply to you at ease. If the receiver of the letter is in another country, do not forget to write your own country in the address. What is mean here is when you write government science secondary school Katsale, Bonfire local government, Kano state, you write Nigeria, then you write date. Because you are sending the letter outside your country. And outside your country, there are many countries in the world. So you write your address, that is Nigeria, so that whenever the receiver wants to reply back, he knows where he will locate you. In Nigeria first, in the state, in the local government, then your school. That is how the letter is written, and that is how look it should be looking at. Are we there? All right. And the date. Next, just below the address, we write the date. We write the date. This allows the reader to have a reference as to when the letter was written. He can then relate better to the content of the letter. So writing the address, the date, can enable the reader to understand the day you write the letter to. And if he wants to reply to you, he knows how he will reply to you. That is the essence of that. That is very important. It's very crucial in terms of writing a letter. Then we have salutation. Salutation. Now that you know the person you are writing to, the greeting can be informal as well. If it is friend or someone close to your age, you can greet them by their first name, like Dear Abubakar. If it is Abubakar, you just say Dear Abubakar. If it is Howlat, you say Dear Howlat. Are we clear? So if it is your friend, you just made mention of his name. Dear Abakar, dear Naima, dear. So you just write the name. If you are writing to your relatives like your mom, father, aunt, uncle, etc., you greet them as such. For example, if it is mom, you said dear mom, dear father, dear aunt, uncle. So that is how you address them. I hope you are getting it right. All right, what we see next is introductory paragraph. So after that, you introduce your letter, and the introduction should be, let's look at our explanation here. You might begin by asking the recipient about their well-being. How are you? How is your family? I hope all is well. All that kind of nice words you address the recipient with. That is the first introduction paragraph. Or you may say that you hope the letter finds them in good health and great spirit. So you see, in a polite and responsible manner, you introduce your letter so that he can have a full concentration on it. The opening of informal letter should be casual and comforting. It must not be formal and direct as in business letters. So it has to be casual and comforting so that the reader can be able to have a comfort when reading your letter. And it must not be formal and direct as in business because they differ. This is not a business, it is all about whether your friends or your relatives. Then body of the letter. Body of the letter, the letter overall should maintain a friendly tone, but you have to adjust the language and the wordings according to you, or according to who you are writing to. With a friend, you can afford to be very casual and flippant, even. But if you are writing to an elder relative, you must be extremely respectful and considerate. So whoever writing the letter to, you have to be polite, you have to be respectful, particularly if you are addressing the letter to your parents, guardians, or relatives. If it is friend, it is a friend, you can do it in a manner of friendship. So that is how it should be. And this body of the letter is the main content, the reason why you are writing the letter to. The reason why you are writing the letter to. The purpose of your letter. This should be the context at which you are writing the letter to. Then the conclusion. Finally, you look at the conclusion. In the conclusion paragraph, you sum up the reason for writing the letter. That is, summarize the letter, say a meaningful and affectionate goodbye to the reader. You make a summary of the entire letter with consideration of the main reason why you write the letter to. After you do that, then there is no one way to sign off informal letters. Since they do not follow a strict format, you may sign off as you please, as how you wish, you can sign it off. But some commonly phrases are: we have best regard, you're sincerely, you are affectionate, So a lot of words, a lot of praises, you think it please you, it's nice for you, you can do that. Right, that's where we come to the end of this lesson. I will now give you assignment. You write a letter to your friend telling him that you are one of the beneficiaries of Katsina State Senior Secondary School's Online Connect, the program that was powered by exponential computers. You tell him your experience during the program. Do you find the lessons interesting? You tell him. Do you find the lessons unpleasant? You tell him. So that is how it should look like. Thank you very much for listening. And for the recorded part of this program, you go to YouTube channel. We have about all the programs are there just for you to make your memory on track, to make the lessons available for you. So you can go there, just subscribe to the channel Exponential Computers. You are there. All the lessons will be with you. Thank you very much and God bless you all. I wish you all the best in your studies. Thank you very much.